We're going to look at pruning cherry trees. This is, I believe this here is an early burlette on G5, which is very dwarfing rootstock. On these, we're starting to get too many fruit buds and not enough vigorous growth on these. You want these new shoots to be at minimum like this one here that's probably 15 inches with good caliper. And so on some of these, we just have to start cutting back in to older wood. And you can see here, I'm going to take that whole piece off. And then on some of these, I'm just going to tip these so we can get some more vigor starting to push in here. The thing that's important to know about cherries is on the 1 year wood, right at the very base, you will have flower buds. And you could get 4, 5, 6 cherries right in here. And then if you leave that unpruned the following year, all of those will turn into these multiple buds like you can see over on this 2-year-old branch. But if you start to look between where they turn vegetative and the top, you can see this is kind of the middle of the summer's growth. This is the end of the summer's growth. And so if you start counting buds, probably half the buds are above my pruners. Well, next year that will all be cherries and it'll double your crop, and your cherries will end up being small and not as sweet. So typically you take off that top 20% of the new growth. As these continue to come out though, you just need to come in and reduce some of the growing tips on these so they can begin to push new shoots that are a little more vigorous. And so you can see on this branch here, it's coming out. We're going to cut it way back in to an upright shoot here and head it, and see if we can reduce some of those tips in there so we can get more vigor. Same in here. You can see all those buds are cherries. You need 3 to 4 leaves per cherry. So it's going to be pretty tough, and most of the leaves that are in that general area where that shoot, where those fruits are going to be the leaves that feed those cherries. So there's no way we are going to get that many leaves in that area. So you take out the big gobs. We often take out, in western Washington or climates that aren't high desert where you get some rain, we often strip all the fruit buds off the bottom, or prune them off, so the cherries hang down on either side and they get some air movement in the middle.